My dear Jkvedanshastro friends, this is your Krishnamurti J from Jkvedanshastro. Today's topic is importance of Jamakol Aruda by Jkvedanshastro, timing of. See, it is coming under series of timing of events, childbirth. See, Om Saira, Om Anakula Vinayare Namo Namaha. See, in a group, somebody has posted this couple chart asking whether they will get a child or not. What is the remedy? These are the two questions have been asked. See, what we have done, immediately we have casted a Jamakol Aruda chart and then man chart, woman chart, woman chart. Then when it will happen, that is, we have worked on Dashabhukti with the Gochara, man chart and woman chart. With all these things, we are just giving you the results. We are this video's first aim is how this Jamakol Aruda itself, that is Jamakol Prashna chart itself, is giving the clue to you whether they will get a child or not, what is the problem, where is the remedy, that kind of thing it is giving. That result we are taking into the chart and trying to see that same thing is reflecting there or not. That means we are seeking confirmation from the chart, whatever the Jamakol Aruda indicated. That is our main purpose of this video. Please see this video till end. You will really get benefited. It's a very, very, really important video. Now, we will see. Before that, I want to announce one thing. That is, we are going to have a Jamakol Aruda class shortly. Shortly means maybe this month end. And class will be via Zoom on every Saturday and Sunday. Mr. Sri Sulur Gopalakrishna is going to take the class. He has got 20 years of experiences. He tells me he has seen lakhs of charts, Jamakol Prashna chart. And it is 5 classes. Fees will be 4,000 rupees. For details, please contact me. That is my WhatsApp number is also there. Now, let me go for the Jamakol Aruda chart. See, at that today, 9:21, they asked this question. Today, when they asked this question in the group, that is Udaya is in Kanni, that is in Virgo. Then Aruda Lagna is in Leo. Then Aruda Adhipati is in Rishabha. Now, Udaya means male. Aruda means female. Now we are talking about childbirth. That means we need male and female for that. So Udaya will see. Udaya is connected with the Saturn, that Jama Graha. Jama Graha Aruda, Saturn is at 19.29 degree and Udaya is 6 degree 33 minutes. That means Saturn is moving towards the Udaya. Saturn means we all know it is a delay causing planet and we refer Saturn as a eunuch. So, the delay causing planet is very, because they asked the question, see, very inevitable, and it is saying that delay is there. Though Saturn is indicating, because it's moving towards Udaya, it is indicating that. Apart from that, Saturn, Mercury, in astrology we consider as a eunuch planets. And Saturn, it is again, Udaya also coming in Mercury's sign, and Saturn is also, see, here another thing is, you see, very, I don't know what to say. Astrology is a beautiful sign. See, what they say, Udaya is in Mercury's sign. Apart from that, it is Kanni Rashi. Kanni means it's a virgin, something like that. That means that lady didn't have any marital bliss. Still, she didn't have. She is not married yet. Something like that it's indicating. Saturn moving towards Udaya, and Udaya is Kanni Rashi. All these things clearly indicate that this gentleman, this native, we do not know. We are just telling from the chart. Because if the people are in front of us, we could have asked whether you have gone to the doctor, whether your sexual compatibility has been tested, or sperm count has been tested properly. All those things we could have asked. Here we don't have anybody, so we are just taking the results from the chart. So Udaya is very well connected to Saturn. It indicates that gentleman is having some sexual compatibility problem or some sperm counting problem. This is the only one thing we can come to the conclusion. Next, we will take the lady, Aruda. This Aruda Adhipati is connected with Kavipu. That is very, very important thing. That means she must be having, because Kalapurusha's fifth house lord is Sun. So, that is Sun indicating that is child. The Saturn also we used to say in Nadi as child, and Sun is also we used to say because it's a lord of fifth house. So, Kalapurusha's fifth house. So, Sun is also we take it as a child. So, here that Sun is moving towards Kavipu. So, that is Aruda. Sun happens to be Aruda Adhipati. So, what we come to the conclusion, she must be having some uterus problem or that egg problem. Egg may not be in a good shape or something like that because it's moving. Because, see, you may ask me, sir, Sun is in 4 degree 29, Kavipu is 23:53. But Kavipu moves every 5 minutes. But Sun moves 1 hour once. So Kavipu, just like that, it will go and touch the Sun. So here we concluded that gentleman is having some sexual compatibility or sperm problem, and the lady has got some egg problem or some uterus problem. Let us now see our chart. Each chart first we will see. Now, child means we should not jump into the conclusion. Fifth house we will see. First we will see where the child comes through sexual activity. So, first we will see 7th house. 7th house we will see here. See, there also, this is a male chart. My dear friends, see how beautiful his astrology is. This that Udayam also affected by Saturn. Here, Udayam, remember this, Udayam is affected by Saturn. Here, 7th house, see here 7th house, B07. 7th house is affected by Saturn 10th aspect. And apart from that, Ketu. See how nicely that Jamakol, Aruda tells us without going through the chart, some sexual problem, sexual compatibility problem, or sexual activity problem, or some problem with his sperm. Now, B7 is connected with Saturn 10th aspect and Ketu. See here, this Nadi, I already told you, it is combination of Bhrigunandi Nadi, Vashishta Nadi we take Dashabhukti and other thing, and what is that, another Nadi, that is we take Lagna and other thing, Saptarishi Nadi, sorry, I forgot the name, Saptarishi Nadi, we take Lagna and other thing. So, we are mixing the Lagna and everything, all these 3 Nadis combined together. Mr. Sulur Gopal Krishna made one more Nadi principle. As per that, combination of Saturn is also okay, acceptable. But very, very problematic is Saturn's 10th aspect and 3rd aspect. Same way Mars 4th aspect and 8th aspect. Here B7 is having a Saturn 10th aspect and Ketu. That is a problematic one. Now B7, this is a Lagna is Aquarius. The 7th lord is Sun. Sun we'll see. Sun is having a Rahu, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter combination. So Rahu is coming means, see, maybe the Rahu, whenever Rahu connection comes, he is not a traditional man. That gentleman, that is seventh house activity I am talking. I am not talking about other things. That gentleman is not he is not following this sexual activity in a traditional way. The Rahu clearly indicates. And Mars also indicates, Mars, who is Mars? Is the third house lord and 10th house lord. Mars also indicates that is energy through Rahu to go to the sun, that is sexual activity. So Saturn is also there. Saturn is coming here, and Jupiter is also there. So we have come to the conclusion like this. Now we see some sexual virility and other thing we told. That means we will see the Mars also, some third house also. Third house is also connected to 7th house and Ketu. See how beautifully it is coming. Third house is connected to 7th house and Ketu. Ketu comes there. When Ketu comes, whenever that retro planet comes, it will overtake the sun and be there. One. And 7th house and Ketu comes means that virility problem, some problem is there. And Mars, we will take a third house Lord Mars. Mars also connected with the Saturn and retro Jupiter. So again that virility problem, Mars is a Mars is a Karaka for virility also, third house Karaka actually. And he becomes a third house Lord also. Here Saturn is connected. That is a problem. Again, we will see Jupiter. Child we have to see. Child also you see, Jupiter is connected with the Saturn, Mars, Rahu, Sun, Mars, fourth. Mars, fourth aspect is also there. So Rahu is also connected, Saturn is connected, that's why the delay in child. Okay. Now we will see. Venus is connected. Venus is the sperm count. Venus is connected with the moon. Who is the moon? He is a sixth lord. So moon is connected. That means some medical intervention is needed for him. And whenever the sun is connected to Rahu and Jupiter is also connected to Rahu, they have to go to artificial thing. That means scientific thing. The child won't be born in a natural way. Test tube baby, artificial insemination, some kind of thing they have to go. Now we will go to the lady chart. What that lady chart? See what we have seen here. I will recap to you. Here that Aruda Adhipati. Aruda is a female. Aruda Adhipati has gone to Kavipu. It is the Kavipu is moving towards. Kavipu is anti-clockwise. It is moving towards Sun, Aruda Adhipati. That means some problem in her egg or in her other some problem, childbearing problem is there. So okay, now we'll see childbirth. This is the wife chart. In the wife chart, we'll directly, because there Jamakol Aruda clearly indicates some problem with the egg or uterus. So directly I'm going to the egg. See here Venus. Ketu is there. See Venus, this lady also. This Venus is indicating, see as per the Nadi, Venus is the Jiva Karaka. So Jiva Karaka is along with say Ketu. That means this lady is very aloof lady. She is not very much interested in sexual activities and other things. That you will see from 7th house we can see, but she is very aloof and very spiritual, maybe she wants to be alone, and she doesn't want to mix with lot of people and other things. Okay. Then we'll see B1. Lagna is Mithuna. Lagna is also connected with the Ketu. That what it shows. See, Jivakaraka, Venus is also showing Ketu, connected with Ketu. Then Lagna is also connected with the Ketu. Definitely 100% this lady is very aloof lady. Very, she doesn't want to mix with anybody. If she is left alone, she will be very happy. That means she may not participate in sexual activities also. See this 7th house we'll see. 7th house is connected. See here. Beautiful. Here see 7th house. Jupiter is connected to Saturn. Mars. She is not showing any inclination towards sex. 7th house. Sexual act. Sexual house. Saturn is connected. Mars 8th. Saturn 3rd aspect. Mars 8th aspect. Then what else we need? So, now, okay, all these things, okay, sir. Now, what is the remedy? Whether they will have a child or not. We'll see. B5. B5 is connected with the moon. That is the second lord. So, definitely she will have a family. And Mercury is there. Who is Mercury? 4th lord and Lagna lord. Okay. And Saturn 10th aspect is there. Ketu is also there. That is a problem. That is why all delay and other thing. Lot of frustration and other thing. Because 10th aspect is not good. So Ketu aspect is also not good. Ketu's connection with the 5th house is also not good. That is why she is having all this kind of problem. Now, we will see husband chart. What is the 12th house says? 12th house Ayana Sayana Bhoga. So, now we have seen the sexual compatibility of both husband and wife. Now, how about their 12th house, Ayana Sayana Bhoga? See here, husband 12th house, Saturn 3rd aspect is there. Very bad. So, Saturn is there. So, there is a problem. That is why all these kinds of problem. Ayana Sayana in bedroom, they are not behaving properly as desired to have a couple. See here, B12, again Saturn is there. Saturn, Venus. Venus is okay, TK. But Saturn, Venus, Saturn connection is there. Venus connection is also there. So, again the Venus, but Venus connection, 12th house is good. But Venus is having a connection of Ketu. That is the problem. That lady doesn't want to mix, doesn't want to copulate with her husband. Husband is also having some problem. Wife is also having some problem. Then where is the question of child? So what is the remedy, sir? That is the question he has asked. Now we'll see. We have juggled with, we have means myself and Mr. Sulur Gopalakrishnan. Just I discussed with him. We have juggled with Dasha Bhukti. Now present Dasha, present Bhukti is not supporting. Supporting means it is supporting. See, I will show you. It's supporting, but what happens is very short time. 26/10/2022, Saturn Bhukti is going to end. For this lady, again, she is having Rahu Bhukti 6/10/2022. It's a very short period. In this short period, nothing can happen. So we are taking another favorable Bhukti. In favorable Bhukti, 26/10/2022 to 7/7/2025, they are having he is having okay. The Mercury, how is Mercury? The Bhukti Nada is connected with this fellow. Bhukti Nada doesn't have anybody. Okay. Mercury is not having anybody. Mercury doesn't connect this the transit Mercury. No. This Mercury is actually a Bhukti Nada. Okay. Bhukti Nada, this Bhukti is good for him, but here that this Mercury, transit Mercury, because we have selected a 10/1/2024 transit. Because Bhukti is good, but the result should come, no? Who is giving this? Mercury says, yeah, promise is that I'm going to give. When he is going to give? Who is going to decide? That is a transit planet is going to decide. So the transit planet Mercury, because Mercury Bhukti is going on, Mercury is not touching anybody. And Sun is also actually 7th Lord Ketu and Saturn 3. So there is no use. So from this man, nothing is going to happen. Even though, but he is going to have a child in this Bhukti. Then how? I will tell you. See here, the answer is here. See, she is having at that time that Venus. See, Saturn Bhukti is going on at that time. So from 22/9/2023 to 2024, then 10/1/2000, same transit period we have taken. Then Saturn is having, that Saturn is contacting Mars and Ketu. Okay, Ketu indicate some scientific thing only, some micro thing we have to go. Test tube. So again, we are seeing Venus is connected to Sun, Jupiter, Mars 4th. So Mars, what indicates why Mars 4th aspect is coming and contacting, Venus is contacting Mars, the transit Venus is having a Mars 4th aspect. That means husband is not helpful there. There is no use. So what she has to do? She can go. Because all these things are very well connected. But see here, B5, Saturn 10th aspect is there. Even though Venus connection is that, Saturn 10th, some hurdle is there to have a child. So what it clearly indicates, she can go for a test tube baby, but see, because Rahu is connecting the Jupiter. Rahu is connecting the Jupiter. That it very clearly indicates, because Jupiter is the child. Rahu is the artificial thing. See, Jupiter is 28 degree. Rahu is transit Rahu is 26 degree. So very well connected. And transit Jupiter is connecting with the Moon, Mercury and Mars and Rahu. Again, Rahu's connection is coming. So what it clearly indicates, she can go for artificial insemination, but she should have a donor. Indian society, Indian ladies, they may not like it. Her egg and husband's sperm, both that together, it's okay. Test tube will be okay. But here what happens, that somebody's donor's sperm, some may not like it. But what to do? Here, adoption is the best answer. But in adoption, the child is not child. The child, it is not her child. The child doesn't have any biological connection of the parents, not emotional connection also. But after some time they may have an emotional connection with the child. That is a different thing. But here, getting a donor, sperm, and then her egg connecting together, at least she will have the connection with that baby. That biological connection will be there. Apart from that, after it is born, emotional connection automatically will come. That is the solution we are thinking of. Let us see. Because the customer is not here, so we can't tell how they are going to decide. But this is how the chart indicates. Chart very clearly indicates this is how we have to do. Because at that time, with the medical intervention, Venus is touching Sun, Jupiter, so beautifully that her egg will be well developed and it will be in a very good shape because the medical intervention. So definitely she can have a child at that time. Only the problem is Mars 4th aspect on Venus is coming and spoiling everything, that means she should go for a donor sperm. This is what it is indicating. Thank you, my dear friends. Please subscribe Jkvedanshastro YouTube channel. If you like it, please share with your friends also. With this, I end this video. Thank you very much. Again, I am reminding you of the class, Jamakol class.